Hi everybody, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to my channel. So we're going to try to do as quick a video as I possibly can. So I promised you guys an LYS video, so I got most of my LYSs right here. I want to show you the box. This is LYS. I love this brand. Love yourself. Confidence without compromise. Never compromise who you are. Sorry about that. My phone just wants to fall off the torches here. Okay, sorry about that. I hope we won't have any more phone issues here. I can't deal with that. Okay, so LYS is the brand. The only thing I think I don't have is the brow pencil. I think I have everything else, but we will see. So come join with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please like my channel. I hope I give you guys something to watch. So let's get started. So, got my whole bag of goodies here. So, you guys know there is the liquid foundation, and I do have that one. But I want to use the stick foundation because the stick tint, because I haven't used it in a minute. Like, it's been a while. But I want to use that today. I'm going to stick back my hair really quick. Okay. So, here's the foundation stick. You guys know, if you don't already know, this stick is awesome. If you like the bronzers, you'll love the foundation skin tint. So we're going to be using that today because it's really quick, really easy. It's creamy, it's blendable, it's all the good happy things. I got lip pencils that I ordered from LYS. I love that. By the way, LYS does have a new concealer. I'm on the waiting list for that one because I couldn't get it. But I do have my other concealer, which I'm running low on. But I did get a backup of that one. But they are getting ready to cancel that one or put it in retirement. So that's sad. But this one here particularly, this is the Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer. If you guys have that for even more mature skin, it's a nice coverage, kind of a medium to full coverage, but you can always layer it up. But it's such lightweight. It's really pretty on the skin. It looks very natural, which is what I like. So we are going to start with that today. Alright, so I already did like a little face spray primer type thing, which I already have my skincare on. There's just a little refresher on the face. And excuse me if my eye starts jumping on you. I don't know why. It's like a nerve happening or something. I guess that means it's good luck. I don't know. Let me know what that is. So I'm going to start with my concealer. Then I usually go into my foundation because that's just like how I like to go with it. This is a really creamy concealer. It's really nice on the eyes. And anywhere else, like if you want to do little touch-up situations, you can. Like I am literally trying to get the last little bits around. But this is such a nice concealer. I didn't realize how much I was using this. It does cover some nice blemishes, but you can like let it sit on your face for a little while, for like a few minutes. Let's see, I'm going to use my little concealer brush to kind of blend everything out. Yes, indeed. Then I use like my sponge to do everything. I'm just taking a little simple brush I got on Amazon. It's a little $6 concealer brush. And I'm just going to pat this in right on the lid and around the eye. I love this brand because it just represents, you know, how much you love yourself, no matter what size, shape, color, ethnicity, anything. Just love yourself, because I feel like in this time in life, everybody's kind of, you know, either in a bad, I want to say, mental space or something, and we all deal with that sometimes, and it's not a problem. But it's also important just to accept who you are, that nobody can change you. And if you want to change some things, you know, feel free to do that, but not on anybody else's time or clock or, you know, anything like that. You know, change the things that you can change, but don't worry about the things you cannot control, you know, and just to look like yourself, be yourself, stay encouraged, you know. I'm just going over this with the blender. I did wet my blender a little bit. So, but yeah, just really be encouraged by who you are, because you never know who you might be inspiring just by the actions and the things that you're doing out there for yourself. And, you know, just you're beautiful no matter what you are or who you are. So just really stay true to yourself, love yourself, be that little extra that you want to be. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I think sometimes we all have that situation where we feel like we need to impress people, or we need to, I'm going in with the stick now. We need to feel like we need to impress people or just be fake or phony, and there's no reasoning for that. Like, just be yourself, because I mean, you're unique. You're the only one. So why be something that you're not? You know, it takes too much time to try to really be something you're not, when it's like, look, I'm me, love me, leave me, I don't care. You know, this is who I am. You know, I'm a force to be reckoned with, you know. So sometimes I think for myself, and I'm probably not the only one, let me know in the comments there that it's okay that sometimes you feel like I'm not enough. And trust me, my dears, my darlings, guys, friends, kids of all ages, you are more than enough. This is so pretty. It just blends so nice. You are more than enough. You are capable. And what God gave you and God has for you is for you. And what's not, don't sweat it. You know, it will be for you in the right time. Just trust that He's working it out for you. Okay. So I won't get on my little happy minutes about that. But anyway, look at this. Look at this. This is just like a few little swipes. And I'm just using my little Laura Mercier brush that I always like. But yeah, see, perfect color. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So, if I feel like I want to add a little bit more concealer, I can, which I might just a little bit right there, because I don't have like my other stuff on. If you guys know my little favorite little e.l.f. concealer brightener thing there, I don't have that on right now. But I want to add just a smidge right there, just under the eyes, just a little highlight. So give me a few minutes with that, but we're loving the coverage. Okay, so we got that all blended. So, did add just a little bit more. What I think I'm going to do is, I like to set under my eyes like right away, so I don't have to worry about any creasing or anything, which for this kind of concealer, I don't really crease a lot. So I just like to kind of set it and keep it going, keep it pushing. This little loose setting powder, they also have the matte one. And then I went through that the first time I got it. I loved it. I used it just about every day, every little simple, natural sort of way I use my makeup. Used it, loved it, so I had to repurchase, but I got the loose one that they offered. So love it, love it, love it. You guys really need to get your hands on it if you like that natural look. Really quick, just wanted to just kind of backtrack on what I was talking about. Well, can I open the thing again? It won't. There you go. You know, I'll be honest with you. I think we all struggle with that time in our life where we just want to be, and I don't have my favorite brush here. Hold on, let me get my favorite brush. Okay, I'm back. Had to get my favorite little brush here. I think we all kind of feel like sometimes things that we're doing in our life is not enough, or maybe we need to do things different in order to be happy. I myself am one of those people where I'm like sort of perfectionist, but then I'm also like, I guess you could say, where I'm like, if I can, especially with us women, if I can go ahead and do it, I can do it the way I need it to do it. It'll be right. Just, you know, how if I can do it, don't worry about doing anything. We always have to do things ourselves. And then sometime if it's not right, we stress out about it, especially if it's work or jobs. Just whatever that you're dealing with or going through, I think we all struggle with that. And I have really come to realize and recognize the older I get and every day passing, no more than it's just always thankful for everything that you have and everything that you don't. Just know, I think things like that just come within time. You really kind of have to like take a step back and just realize like how grateful you are, how blessed you are, and like take time for yourself. Fortunately for me, I don't think I have that much time for myself anymore. But when I get my vacations, I honestly, and this is going to be my second one this year, but it's like the first year I had one for my birthday. I really needed that. And this year for Christmas, because I've been working hard, oh my lordy. I'm just tapping with a little bit of powder I had in here, just a little bit of that now, circle, that's all. I tell you, I have been working 2 jobs and going to school. And I recently just had to let go of my second job because with me trying to be a nurse, it can get a lot crazier and classes are going to get harder. And I'm one of those people who stresses out a lot. And I tell you, if it went from my skincare, kind of holding all the pimples and all the things happening, I mean, oh my goodness. And usually for me, stress usually happens in my stomach. But you have to be very careful about how you stress because that is a silent killer. So I try to calm myself by music, trying to light my candles when I can. I'm a big candle lover. Oh my gosh. Which I think I will be doing today because I'm off work today as well. But I have to work tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. So I'm going to try to get this video up as soon as possible. So I hope you guys are liking the videos. I have to share with you what I got at my Sephora, but one of these powders I got is what I got in my Sephora. So, but anyway, I really do enjoy the little stuff for me, and like just taking that time to get away, try to do little bits and pieces. But I made a promise to myself that I would just really take back my life and enjoy things a little bit as they come and really enjoy life, because you can work hard, you can struggle, you can do this and do that, and it's never going to be enough. And you have to take a step back and be like, wait a minute, life is too short, and you need to kind of regroup, and you need to take care of self because you're the only one you got. So love yourself, take care of yourself, because how are you going to take care of somebody else when you can't take care of yourself? And I'm a person who takes care of a lot of people. I'm a caretaker. That's just my nature, and I got a job that proves that. So I love helping people, taking care of people. I took care of my mom. I took care of house. I take care of people in a nursing home. I'm taking care of people in hospitals, and it's crazy dealing with different kinds of things. So, for me, just to be by myself, my parents are gone. I have nobody but myself, but I still got stresses. I got my own health I got to worry about. It's a lot. So you got to take care of yourself. You got to take time to love yourself because it's important. Your heart is everything, So I'm just going to let that go with that. So I love this brand. I really would love to work with them as quick as possible, as much as possible. So enough about that. Let's get on with the makeup. But if anything that I said means anything or translate to something, let me know. I'm always here to learn with you guys, and we're trying to get better around here, We're not trying to be different. Well, I take that back. We can be different, but we're trying to be better and different, not be the same as everybody, Okay, so I'm going to take my favorite bronzers from LYS, my 2 shades. Oh, come back here. The one Strength and the one in Courage, because you got to have courage and you got to have strength. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit here, which is the same color. And I'm going to do this. So I'm kind of blending these two together. I'm going to do a little bit of this dark one up here. I'm going to do sort of a natural kind of look, but a little bit bold because, why not, So this is what we got going. Like that. I love that. Love that. Oh. All right. So let's just blend that out. All right, give them that little blend right there. Just taking a nice little brush that I have and blend that. This is so creamy and so dreamy. One of my favorite bronzers. Awesome sauce. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, and really quick, I'm kind of like just in the subject right now. Excuse my little stuttering right now. I'm sort of in a blending situation right now, but you know how a lot of people like to talk about you, because people like to talk, Honey, don't worry about what people say. Stay in your lane. Love yourself. Because people are just, they're living vicariously through you. And somehow or something, I always say, something that you're doing that people are talking about, you're doing something right, because they're looking at you thinking, oh, I wish I could do that. So you're actually encouraging them, or they're not really like hating on you, I should say, but they're jealous of you because you're doing something that they wish they can't, or they wish they would do. So, you know, sometimes it just takes a little gusto, a little faith, a little courage to step out on faith and just really do your thing, because you're always encouraging somebody, so you never know. So keep doing what you're doing. Enjoy life to the fullest. I know I plan on to. No take backs. Encourage other people. Encourage us women. And even encourage the guys. You know, they need some encouragement too. You guys need some encouragement to keep it going. But don't let it all go to your head, because that's just not nice. That's not nice. But like, stay encouraged. Be happy. And just love yourself, you know. You're actually inspiring people to do something that they don't have the guts to do. So, you know, you're obviously doing something. They're talking about you. And honestly, too, you know, it's just one of those things where you're, you know, you're not only doing something to make people happy and really being the truth about it, you're really being true to yourself. So that's about the best you can do. All right, going into with the blushes. This is my little encouraging moment here. I have to stay encouraged myself, I tell you. I do. I'm like, sometimes I have those moments where I'm like, oh my gosh, am I doing the right thing? Is this happening? I don't know. Am I doing this right? Or maybe I'm going to fail. What if you do fail? It's a trial and error. You know that it's not for you. It's okay. Sometimes I have a hard problem thinking it's okay, but it is okay. At the end, it's okay, because that means you tried it, it didn't work, it's not for you. Do something else, and it may wind up being for you, or maybe it's just not right for you right now. You know, don't feel so bad. Okay, goodness, I'm just full in things right now, aren't I? I'm just really inspiring. At least I think I am. I'm going to try one of these blushes here. I'm not quite sure whether I want to do the pink. How many minutes are we going? Okay. Do I want this really rosy pink here? I don't know. We're doing such a really neutral look because they do have eyeshadows. Yeah, I would love to work with this brand. Oh my golly, gosh. Let's see. Do I want... Oh, this is more red. I don't know if I want to do red tone. We're not angry. Oh, that's a little more red right here. That's that right there. Oh my. That's like an orangey red right there. That would be pretty. I don't know. Let's see. Where's my other one? Here we go. Okay, this is a little more mid-mauve, I guess you could say. They have names. I cannot tell you the names at this point. Okay, that one's a little bit more wine. Let's go with that one. I mean, we're in fall mode. Let's go with this one. I'm liking that. Okay. So we got this one here. I just kind of did that on my face so you can see what color it is. But normally I would just use my little brush here. But I wanted to show you the pigment of this all. Usually I would do my I'll do my powders and stuff, but usually I'll do because I did set under my eyes and everything, but I want to do my base powder over everything. You can do this over powder if you want to, but I kind of want to take it there just as quick as I can. Let's see. Can you see that? There you go. You know, normally you wouldn't do it like this. I mean, I would probably never tell you to do that, but I'll get out the way. But I wanted to show you the pigment because I know through my phone sometimes you can't really tell like if it's showing, but you can see slightly. But it's like really sheer. You can build these up if you want to. We might put some more on top after I do my powder. I'm not putting a lot like under my eye like a lot of people do. I feel like that makes me look like I have a rash. Can't be rash. Oh, especially for people like me, I can't do it. I'm an older gal. All right, we're gonna put just a wee bit more. A wee bit more. I wonder if LYS is gonna do like a powder version because these are so pigmented, and just kind of do like a powder over it or something. We do also have to try the highlight I got. Oh, we gotta do the highlight. But we may do that over the powder. So, I got the little mini highlights. I can't wait to put that on my face. Okay, so that's what we're looking like here. I think you can tell I'm a little rosy. Okay, we're gonna do the little powder. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Triple Fix Translucent Setting Powder. Love this packaging, by the way. I mean, this rose gold is just gorgeous. Gorge. This is just a setting powder. I do have the other finishing powder, but we're finished with that. So I'm just taking my big old fluffy brush. Big, because it just covers a whole lot of surface. I could use a different kind of brush, but I just like this one. You know, you don't have to use what I use, but I mean, you know. Dusty, dusty. Now we can kind of go and pat over the face with all the creamy stuff. I'll use the cream highlight sort of on top because I kind of want to see what we're looking like with that, because I know it's going to be a very bright tone. So, like, why not do the cream with all the cream and everything else? But I kind of want to see what that's like on top, because we're just kind of keeping things really symmetric, I guess. However that look. Very, very nice. Very. Okay, so finished powdering. Just kind of blended everything with my little sponge real quick that you didn't see. Had to curl my lashes. I'm going to do really quickly just my brows off camera. And I'm just going to use my favorite tried and true little Maybelline moment. So give me a second. I'll be right back with you. Okay, I'm back. So I had to do my brows. I did not order a brow pencil from them or a, I don't think I saw an eyeliner or anything for them. But I did see the brow pencil, but I just didn't get it. But, you know, had to measure out my budget because I had to get lip liners. I love lip liners. Okay, we're going to go on with a little quick eyeshadow. This is the eyeshadow that, like I mentioned before, this is something that Ipsy sent me years ago. And I've used it a few times, and it's really pretty. It's really soft, really easy peasy. So I'm going to try to do a little look with that. It has like a little mirror in it as well. So let's see. How can I do this? So I'm going to show you kind of one eye if it'll do anything. So I'm going to take this light brown shade. And, ooh. This is sort of like your color here. I don't want to take too long on the eyes, especially for a really easy peasy look. So, and no more than what I'm going to do anyway. So, just kind of using this light brown shade. So what I'm going to do is kind of do this eye off camera, or try to do the other eye off camera, or maybe do both eyes off camera just so I can kind of show you what we're looking like here. So that's just a really simple lighter shade in here, like right there. I may use that as another shade, but I'm going to take this dark shade here and just kind of go in the inner corners or the outer corners, and we'll do something else with those. So I just point out the ones I used so we can make this video as short as possible. Okay, so I just did one eye, so I wanted to see what I could do. So this is just the one eye that I've done. So really what I've done was take this shade right here, and then I went with that dark shade, the deep brown, and kind of just went in the crease and kind of the outside here. And what I wanted to do was just use those two bottom colors, two at the bottom right there. Just mix those two and do like a little rose gold sort of thing on my lid. And then I took that greenish color right there and did like an inner corner moment. So I'm kind of liking that. That's a little different for me, but I'm liking that. It's just really soft, not too shabby wabby. Yeah, So, oh, I'm liking that. So let me go off and do the other eye really quick. So I'll be right back. Okay, gonna figure out what I'm gonna show you here really quick. So I'm just taking this deep brown on the eye. Now you guys might want to see that. So just taking this deep brown and switching it right there. I'm sorry if you can hear a whole lot of noise coming back out here where I'm at. I live in an apartment, so they're cutting grass and stuff over here and blowing trees and leaves on the ground. You know, picking up the stuff that they need to pick up. But take another another brush, that same brown. Just kind of go in a little bit on the edge. I wish I could block that out from you guys. I'm so sorry. Alright, kind of do a little more of an inner corner, which I might do a little bit more right there. There's not a lot of fallout with the shimmers, just so you know. They do have another color story for their eyeshadows, so that'll work. Just doing a little cross here and a little in between there. Taking my other little brush here and just kind of blending out. Use like a whole bunch of little brushes just to blend, so we don't look like too much, too heavy. Kind of blendy-wendy. And just sweep a little bit of that. Now I'm going to take a little flat brush, right I have a little flat brush here, and I'm just going to go, I went with this gold first just to see where I could do with it, and then I went like right on the end here, like towards the the outer corner where that brown stopped, where I have that at. But then I wanted to bring it in, and then I went into more of the gold into that pink right there. So a little bit of gold, pink, right in there between. So that's what it did. Hold that thought. Okay, so, alright. So I mixed that pink and gold right there on my lid. It's just a really, really pretty color. So I added a little more gold, a little more pink. So, take your finger, blend it about, bring it up a little bit, and yeah, I know I make the craziest looks of faces when I do my eyeshadows and stuff, or even my eyeliner. Looks so crazy. Alright, just take that same brush that I used from the brown, just kind of bring it in a little bit. I don't have an eyeliner from them yet. I don't have an eyeliner or brow pencil from them yet, but I'm sure I'll probably get that on the next go around. So, yeah. And then that is it for the eye and my brow bone. I'm going to take that last, I'm going to do my, my brow bone is going to be that shade right there, but I'm going to do my inner, my little eye corner, the eye corner, the inner corner, outer corner, one of those corners. And I'm going to use that light green right in the inside where you see that little gold at. So, I'll be right back. Okay, we'll do that little light shade under the brow bone. Lightly smudge that. So, we're pretty much using all the colors in this little palette. So just so show you how they are working. They're good. They're nice pigment. I'm gonna say they're good pigment. They're good pigment. They're soft. They're blendable. They're easy to use. So you shouldn't be so afraid to use these that they have. All right. I like to blend everything, get a little cohesive. And there, Bob's your uncle. So, this is what we like. This is what we're having. The skin is skinning. It's looking gorge. I like how my skin is looking right now. My eyes are looking just there. We need a little bit of a liner. You can't do the brown shadow for a liner. I think we might be able to do that. Let me see if I can. Let me see. Okay. So, I'm loving where this is looking right now. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorge. I'm going to try to do this my little Sephora. This is like a little preview here. I got the little mini Sephora, the LYS Glow Worthy little packet. It has like a little small bronzer and a highlight in it. But I'm going to use the highlight in this. Yes, 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 yes. So the highlight I got is called Dune. That went with the shade Strength, which is the same. It's just a little mini version of the Strength that I have, a little darker version. So this is the shade called Dune. This is such a creamy gold. I always wanted to get one of these, but I know I wanted the darker version. I think the one was Brave. I think that's what it was called. So what do I have to use that with? Oh my. Let me find a brush. Okay, get a load of that goldiness, Goldilocks. Ooh, ooh, blinding, but put on your blinders, girl. That's party. All right, so I'm going to take the little end of this one because I don't have another brush with me. I'm usually not a creamy highlighter fan. This is very creamy, and it dries really quick, so it's not bad. Okay, since we just kind of did that, let's see. Can we use the same brush? Maybe we ought to use our fingers. Yeah, let's use our fingers. This is very creamy. So I'm going to use a little bit of that. Oh, okay. It's not too bad, which is what I like. I don't like just a highlighter that is just in your face. I like it subtle. You know, you do glow, but it's from within. So, and this has a nice, good ability to dry. Like, it gives you time to work with it, but it's very nice. Very subtle. Very nice. And we also have a finishing powder I want to finish with. So this is really good for your fingers if you want to use it that way. I don't have like another brush to really use it. I know I could use a sponge, and that's probably what I would do. Oh, okay. Can we do that? I don't know. I think I like my finger better, surprisingly. Yeah. This is like on the touches of your highlight of your cheek. Ooh, can we see that? We can't see it. Is it blinding? Ooh. Around 32 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna try to wrap it up. I'm trying. Ooh, that's so pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Not too much. Just enough speed for me. You can up the ante if you like. I'm gonna do a little bit down the nose. A little on the tip of the nose. A little cupid's bow. We're gonna get to the lippies in a minute. Oh, okay. Let's see. I'll do a little blendy. Right down the nose. And it's just nice. A little on the tip of the nose. Ain't that cute? Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it. Love it. You guys already have this. Let a girl know how you're liking it. Is it your speed? Do you like the blinding highlights, or what you like? Let me know. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. All right. So, last but not least, we're going to use this finishing powder that I got. I'm sure you guys know all about it. I got it in this shade, Strength. Yeah, and Strength, which is one of my favorite shades, of course. And it's so small, it's so tiny and cute. It's almost very deceiving, like on the pictures and stuff. It looked a little bit bigger. And I'm like, okay, I like that. I want to try it, but I was not prepared for a tiny one. But it all worked because I got two of them. Didn't realize it. Oh, can we open the girl up? So, I'm using a little fluffy brush. This right here, love the little swirlies into it. It's very nice. Ooh, and it has a little bit of a gold shift to it. I like that. Very, very nice. So we're going to just use it as a finishing powder. I'm just going to use a little bit of that. I saw on the model online, and she looks so pretty. So that's what, like, I love that. So we're just going to do a little finishing before we spray and do a mascara and everything. This gives like a nice little highlight. Like, it's not so highlighty, you know. Just a nice little finishing. I like that. Oh, LYS, what you doing to me? You're just bringing out the best. Oh, my. Oh. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Alrighty. Oh. Looky, looky, looky. Ooh. Oh, I keep sticking the brush up my nose. Okay, really quick. So we got the brush. So I'm going to use the LYS spray. This is the one I have. Always got a backup. And it doesn't want to work on me. See the little sprayer? It does not want to work. So I guess I'm going to have to, I think because something is stuck up there or something. So let me get the new one. That's why it's stuck. All right. Got my new one. Oh, got my spray. All right. Ooh, get my hair wet. Oh, this is such refreshing. This is a natural finish, and girl loves a natural finish. Mama loves a natural finish. Love this spray. It's so lightweight. It does keep your makeup for a while, for a good long time, and it just sets everything really nicely. I love how our makeup is doing. I'm going to do the mascara and the lips off camera, and then I'm going to just tell you what I got, what I did, and then we'll be done. I'll be right back. All right. I did the eyes. I think I do the lippies really quick. And a little bit on tongue. Just clearing up a little chapstick I have on my lips. Alright, so I have two lip liners here. So I have the shade Rise Above, which is like a chocolate color, I suppose. I thought that was a really pretty color. You know me and my dark brown colors. So this is what the lip liners look like. So this is really like a plummy color, I suppose. A little bit deeper. And I also have, yeah, that's what it's called, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Yeah, Rise Above. And I also got the shade Devoted, which is a chocolate brown. So this one is a little mauve shade. This one's a deep chocolate. So I feel like we need to kind of blend both of them because I have the lipstick shade Visionary. So we're going to be using that as well. And this is such a nice little sharpener pen. Very nice. Very nice. Let's see. Let's use the light brown or the Devoted to You first. See how this rolls. Oh. That is not quite showing up. I don't know if that's just the first clear layer. Okay. Okay, it's showing up. Maybe it's just like a film or something over it. Okay, it's okay. I like the little pointy part of it, but it doesn't seem like it wants to come through or like really deep. I don't know. LYS, we're so good. This is okay. It's not quite my favorite lip liner. I did a little halo on it, a little ombre. Ah, okay, not really much showing through. Not really much kind of getting through. It's okay, it's giving a little tint. This is the Devoted to You. I'm gonna get a little ombre look. Okay, it's showing up now. I have to give a little bit to a little something there. So I'm gonna fill in with the Visionary. Okay. So I tried the little burgundy color, the Rise Above. That one is pretty much pigmented. I just put that in the middle, and I used the Visionary lipstick. And this is, you want to be careful. This is really pigmented, so it's what I got on my lips. So we're looking very nice. So this is LYS up in here. If you don't already have this, you want to be careful with this one. This is when you kind of use the bottom to crank it up, and you want to be careful how much you crank up because you can't put it back down. So, and this is a very creamy lipstick, kind of a lipstick lip gloss all in one. Okay, girl, I don't know what we're doing with this hair, but here it is. So that's the finished look. This is LYS. The mascara is scaring. This is a very natural mascara, so I did about 3 coats really quick, but I did the bottom lashes. This is what the final look is looking like. The eyes are rocking, the face is rocking, the skin is skinning, the tint is tinting. It looks like your skin but better. Excuse the big hair syndrome here, but hey, love it, live it. Anyway, lip is lipping. So about 40 minutes. I'm sorry we took so long, but we finally got here. But this is LYS. I'll try to put everything in the description box, but most of the stuff you can just find online. Can't give any links just yet, but I'm working on that. But this is our final look. Don't forget to love yourself, and don't worry about what anybody else says, because don't worry about it. It's, you know, it's not true, but just keep loving yourself and enjoy life, and just treat you with respect. Treat yourself with respect, because if you don't, nobody else will have respect for you. Okay? And just enjoy life. Keep yourself encouraged. I know things get hard, times get hard, but it's okay. We're all here with you. We're all here for you. And it's about you. It's about your time to shine. So shine brighter than a diamond, as Rihanna would say. Okay, I will see you guys in my next one.